Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I created this smoky wing liner with a pop of a sparkle on it. I used a new palette from the newest collection from Colourpop. A lot of you guys voted on my Instagram that you wanted me to do a tutorial using this palette, so that's what I'm gonna do today. And before I go in with any eyeshadow, of course, I am first going to prime my eyelids like I always do. I'm using this primer from MAC, which is their Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. And to apply this, I'm taking my P84 brush from Sigma Beauty. I have a special discount code for everything on Sigma Beauty, their website. I will link it down in the description bar. So this primer is gonna remove all the redness from my eyelid, and it's also gonna make sure that my eyeshadow is gonna stay flawless all day. Then I'm gonna take these eyeshadow guards from my own brand Annytude, and we'll use them for like underneath the outer part of my eye. This is gonna leave me with a really sharp edge when I remove them, and also you can use it to pick up some eyeshadow fallout, so it's not gonna fall on your skin, but instead it's gonna fall on your eyeshadow guard. And you can also use it as a guideline for your wing liner. So I'm gonna first kind of like set my eyelid using a little bit of translucent powder from Laura Mercier, because I'm actually not going in with any eyeshadow in my crease, so I want to make sure that everything is nicely set. Now this is the palette I am going in with, which is by Colourpop. I will make sure to put the name of this product in the description bar together with all the products I'm using today. I'm starting with that light color, and I'm going to blend this kind of above the lash line. And what comes in really handy is that I applied the eyeshadow guard, so I can kind of go on top of it with my brush and kind of follow along the line. This way I know exactly where I want the eyeshadow to be, and I'm not really worried that it's not gonna look really nice and clean, because the eyeshadow guard is gonna fix all of that. If you don't have an eyeshadow guard, you can also use some regular sticky tape. That will do the job as well. And also, if you don't want to use sticky tape, you can use nothing, and you can go in with some concealer at the end and create that sharp edge. But I will definitely recommend to use some sticky tape, because that's gonna make everything so much easier. So definitely try that if you've never tried before. And if you find sticky tape to be too sticky for like the eye area, you can always first apply it on the back of your hand and then apply it on your skin, so it's not that sticky and you don't have to rip it off, if you know what I mean. So now I went in with a darker shade, and I'm actually gonna do the same thing, but trying to blend it a little bit lower. This way we're gonna kind of create a transition going from darker to lighter towards the middle part of the eyelid. So right now I'm blending this kind of like burgundy purpley shade, and after this I'm going in with an even darker product, and this way you're gonna create that transition that goes from dark to light. It's such an easy trick because I'm actually not even working that precise. I'm just sweeping my brush back and forth, and I think if you've never tried this eye look, definitely try it out, because it's actually one of the most easiest eye looks to create, as long as you make sure that you don't go up as high as you went with the first color. Because if I would apply it like on the exact same place, so going up just as high as I went with the previous color, you're not gonna get the transition from light to dark. So that's something you definitely have to keep in mind. Other than that, I think you guys can do this too. Definitely try it out. So now I went in with this Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner, which is a basic black gel eyeliner, and I applied a little bit of that above the lash line. Just to make it like super black. Just when I apply or when I create a smoky eye, I always go in with eyeliner as a base, because that's gonna make the smoky eye super black. So I want the start from the lower lash line to be as black as possible, so that's why I went in with eyeliner, and then I smudged it out. And I also went in with a little bit of black eyeshadow. The Colourpop palette doesn't have a black, but I used other palette that has black. I think we all probably have a palette at home that has a black eyeshadow. So then after applying the black eyeshadow, I went back in with that kind of purpley shade and blending that above it, just to make sure that everything looks nicely blended out. You can always go back in with the previous colors if you're not really satisfied how everything is looking. So now I went in with the glitter that comes in the palette. You can use your finger or you can use a brush. I started with a brush, but actually using your finger is so much easier. So I just wanted to try if I could do it with the brush, but eventually I'm also going in with my finger, as you can see me doing right now. So that doesn't really matter. With the brush you can maybe work a little bit more precise, but I just noticed using a finger is gonna give more of that glitter on the eyelid. So now I removed the eyeshadow guard, and you can see it left me with a really sharp edge, and that's what I meant. So now I'm going back in with this pinky purple shade and using a Sigma Beauty flat diviner brush, blending this all the way underneath the lower lash line. So I'm just going back and forth with my brush, and I applied a few times more product to make sure that this color was like really on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take the color Passion, which I used earlier as well, and going back and forth with a tinier blending brush and using this brush to kind of like blend everything out and to make everything look more soft. Then now for the lower lash line, I used a pencil, which is also by Colourpop. I forgot the name, but I will make sure to put it in the description bar below in case you want to know what shade it is. Then now for my mascara, I'm going to take the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara, which is one of my favorites. I do have to mention I am going in with fake lashes, so I'm not super focused on how my upper lashes are looking. But I always go in with mascara first, so this way my lashes look really black and it kind of seamlessly fades into my fake lashes. So I ended up applying a little bit more of that glitter for the lower lash line as well. If you're recreating this and you feel like that's a little bit too much, of course you can skip this step. Then now I'm gonna take my Annytude lashes in the style Feisty, which are one of my favorites, and I'm gonna use them to just finish off this whole eye look. I think these lashes are really beautiful. They're not too dramatic and they're not too natural. They just go really well with the eye look. So then here you can see the finished result. I think this is a really nice eye look for like a special occasion if you want to do something extra. So I really hope you enjoyed this video where I test out this new palette from Colourpop. When I saw that they launched these palettes, I was really excited because I love their palettes that have these glittery pigments in it. So yeah, I really enjoyed playing with it. I hope you like how it turned out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. That's really helpful for my YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!